And now we're going to test the microphone. I'm going to move closer because I like to be close.
I'll test my side of the microphone too.
Oh, we're both
testing my side of the microphone.
Isn't it fun to do audio tests? Is it fun to do audio tests? Is it fun to do audio tests?
Find out next week on
Wiggle Wiggle, the podcast.
Wiggle Wiggle?
Yeah. We've got to test them out somehow.
Okay.
Well, give your audio tit. Let's each have an audio tit. Mine, of course, are Wiggle Wiggle.
Mine are slap, slap.
Slap, slap, wiggle, wiggle, slap, slap, wiggle, wiggle. Are we audio tits?
We're audio somethings.
Audio dicks. So here we are.
Here we are.
It is Cranksgiving Day.
Yes.
If you're listening to it the day we put this out, Thursday.
Welcome to the podcast in which Andrew Jones asks me, Johnny Ellis, am I movie mad?
Are you movie mad?
I thought I'd do the introduction this time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's your Cranksgiving present.
I know you're the presenter, and I'm just the
No,
mere humble
I'm the
servant.
subject. I'm the subject.
Oh, you will be the subject soon, next year.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Look out for that one. Oh, yes, I'm excited. I am very excited. I've just ordered it, and you're gonna love it. It's gonna be so fun.
You're gonna love it. I'll be movie mad for it, or maybe I'll be mad about watching the movie. We'll find out in January.
And you have no idea what it is.
I have no clue what it is, but it's November now. It's the end of November.
It's November.
It's Cranksgiving Day.
Yep.
How are you celebrating your Cranksgiving Day?
I am celebrating my Cranksgiving Day.
There we go.
With Jason Statham.
Oh, that sounds nice. That seems very appropriate.
Yes.
I wish I could do that. He doesn't get back to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you can be my +1.
Where are we going? Is it an invite-only situation?
Weird. Do you know what? We're going to Jim Broadbent's house.
Oh, no. That sounds dangerous. Why? How do they know each other?
Oh, Jim Broadbent and Jason Statham.
And the Stath.
They're father and son.
Like the Cat Stevens song, so I use a Fiscal song.
Exactly.
It's not time to make a change. Turn around, make it easy. Oh, you're still young. It's not fun, but you have to go. Oh.
Oh, right.
How can I try to explain? Every time you turn your back again. I can't remember the rest of the words, but I have to go. Fathers and sons. I am well versed.
And
that was 2 verse. Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm looking forward to
What are you going to eat at Cranksgiving dinner?
explosives.
Because I'm going to have to make you suck a bowl of dicks.
Well, we are. Well, I'm not surprised with Crank
We're
2.
doing this proper, aren't we?
No, Crank 1 ended.
Crank. Just call Crank. We don't call it Crank 1.
Crank ended.
Crank OG.
With
or
Jason
OD.
fallen from a high.
Who?
Jason fallen.
No, that's not his name, is it?
What was
His name is Chev Chelios.
Chelios.
Chev Chelios. How can you
He has
forget?
the best character names.
Is that right? Lee Christmas.
But he
Barry Scott.
He fell from a very high distance. I can't remember what he fell from.
I was on a helicopter
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah.
trying to kill that guy who done give me the Beijing cocktail.
And he's dead.
I was giving a phone call to my missus. And then, it was like, oh, this is really sad. I'm really sorry. I'm going to miss you, love. I'm going to miss you, love. And then, bang, slash, right on the asphalt. But then right at the end of the film, did you not notice a twitch in the eye? I was dead.
Yeah, he
but
was
I got
dead,
better.
But he got better.
The best tagline in motion picture history.
Amy Smart. Was she in the first one?
Yeah, she's the dame, isn't she?
Yeah.
My princess. I was on the blower to her. So I was going down. Not like that, mate. Not like that.
Awesome.
I've got cunt written on the forehead.
Zoo says it's awesome.
Zoo loved it. Of course they loved it. It's fucking Jason Statham, innit? It's Cranksgiving Day.
And Nuts.
Nuts. Get some of them.
Stars.
I've got
Is that
some
still
nuts.
around?
I don't think
I don't
either of
think
them are
Nuts
really around
magazine's
anymore.
still around.
Men's magazines. Men don't buy magazines.
Yeah.
They got wank mags on the internet now, haven't they?
Reading. That ain't for men.
I don't read any of the scripts I get sent. I ask how many stunts do I got to do? Do I punch someone in the face? Do I fuck someone in the arse? if any of them are yes, I'm signing on. The Big Panther movie was a really fun time. Me and Beyonce.
Is that like Jason Statham's version of sing the theme tune, write the theme tune?
Yeah, I'm from Little Britain, aren't I?
Do I gotta fuck someone in the arse?
Yeah, punch someone in the face or fuck someone in the arse.
Happy Cranksgiving. So,
and when it was me and Jet Li at war, did I wreck him up? I did both.
Shall we?
I did the one as well. He was my one, and then it's the Expendables. I was giving him my Expendables.
Shall we talk about the cover? Because
the cover,
he's got a what do you call it?
A jumper cable, a crocodile clip.
Yeah, jumper cable, crocodile, a huge crocodile clip.
My favourite song from Elton John. I don't like him. I know he fucks people in the arse, but you know, not a big fan of his music. But
he really needs to punch people.
Crocodile
in the face
clip is one of my favourite things.
Yeah, he's got one of those on his tongue.
Yep.
Because
I'm doing
of reasons, and there's like two. There's two of him.
There's three of him.
Three. Oh yeah, I see another here.
There's multiple Stathams.
Yeah. Because
you can't have a film with just one of me.
I assume that's going to be sort of like a...
I've got twin brothers everywhere. I've got Mason, Steeson. He was a girl originally, Stacey. We changed him up, made him good, made him proper. Punch him with the arse, punch him in the face, of course. But it's the Statham tradition.
I assume it's going to be a sort of artistic thing where...
Oh, it's very autistic.
You know...
No one's looking at each other with the eyes the entire film.
Where, like, he's moving around, but it's that sort of... Not slow motion, but you know what I mean? You know, with the different...
Judders, because there's multiple superimposing frames over one another. I know my movie making. I make movies. I fuck people in the arse, I punch people in the face, and I make movies.
And on this one,
bank job.
You've got the DVD, I've got the Blu-ray.
Because I've got to own all of it. Yeah, Crank 2 needs to be seen in every dimension possible.
And mine says on the bottom, beyond high definition.
Yeah, because Lionsgate were like that. They were trying to push it.
There's high definition, and then there's beyond.
There's ultra high definition, and then there's beyond high definition.
And then is there beyond ultra high definition?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
No one's ever gone that far. You can't see me in beyond high definition yet.
Am I okay to look at the back?
You're okay to look at anything you want, but just make sure, I want you to know, don't look at it.
I'm okay to look at it, but...
You're okay to look at it, but don't look at it, you twat. I want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Don't read the blurb.
No.
Because I was going to ask you...
I wouldn't even dream.
Can I ask you one thing?
Go
right? How am I still alive?
I don't know.
And why am I... What would be the impetus to do another one of these films, which the last one was me trying to stay alive, and it was really tense and stuff, and really quick pace because I got to stay alive, so I've always got to be doing something. How do we do the momentum at the same time the second time round? What would be done to me this time that keeps me alive? Any idea? How Jason Statham, Chef Chelios himself, the best hit man in the world.
Is there more Red Bull in this one? I just remember that. That was my highlight.
If Red Bull is my bollocks, then yes. Fuck people in the arse, punch people in the face. Jason Statham. Here to stay.
I'm really trying not to read this blurb.
Don't you dare, you twat.
There's a tattooed guy with a gun. A very weird looking gun.
Yeah, it's a gun.
It doesn't look like a proper gun though, does it?
It's a gun.
No, I think there's just there's a spark.
It's got a lot of stuff going on though, isn't it?
Yeah. And then there's Jason loading his gun.
I'm loading my gun. I like to load my gun. I know where I shoot it. In people's asses.
I don't know who that is.
It's Bai Ling.
Bai Ling,
you know, from Southern Tales.
Is she bilingual?
She's been in a film we've seen before. She was East in Wild Wild West.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, remember when she got her ass out in that film? I'll fuck her in that.
But she's got two Uzis.
Two Uzis. She got two Uzis, I got one gun. What's going to happen? We're going to make some fun. Jason Statham.
Am I allowed to look at the special features?
Look at the special features all you fucking want, you twat.
Audio commentary?
Yep. I'm talking all over this film, mate. I'm like, oh, this is a good shot. Oh,
wait,
look at me.
There's audio commentary with writers, directors, and then there's cranked out commentary.
Yeah, you get to see more special features about behind the scenes picture-in-picture stuff of me just going like, hey, you cunt.
Making Crank 2, Take 2.
Oh, yeah, what happens
Rap
there?
Party gag reel.
Oh, I gagged a lot of people in this film. Fucked him in the ass, punched him in the face, gagged him in the mouth. Jason Statham, here to Statham.
The gimp.
Here to Statham.
Sweating through with the crew.
Oh.
They love their rhyming, don't they?
Oh man, we were hip hopping all the time that we do rap for you. My name's Jason Statham. I'm from Crank 2. I'm gonna make you do a poog. Fuck you in the arse.
Oh, it says here written by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yep.
So
some magnificent wordplay. The Chevchelio's life. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, gone from East London to New York, going killing everyone who's a hitman in Los Angeles? What's gonna happen? You're gonna get fucked in the ass. Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I am very much looking forward
Mary
to this.
Poppins Returns.
Oh my god, Jason Statham, Mary Poppins Returns.
Hello, Mary Poppins. How's it going, you cunt?
Do you think
You look like that girl I saw on the train.
Do you think he'll ever get an Oscar? Jason Statham.
An honorary Oscar for best Statham.
Oscar.
When he's 70 years old, they'll be like, you did the best Statham things you did when you did them.
And then they'll put the scene in his biopic.
His biopic. He's
Yeah.
not going for a biopsy. He's going for a biopsy.
In his biopic.
'Cause you've
which
seen
will
his
just be
biopic,
called
see?
simply
Westworld.
Statham.
Be called The Stath.
The Stath. The Stath would be a good one.
And it's Tom
Has he
Hanks.
ever written an autobiography?
Yeah, I've written loads.
Has he?
For other people. I ghostwrite them. Kerry Katona. My life in pictures. So there I was, Kerry Katona, standing in front of Tommy Lee Jones, saying, let's make a movie together. He said, I don't know who you are, but if you're Jason Statham, I say yes, but if you're Kerry Katona, I don't know who you are.
Kim Kardashian selfies.
Oh man, I got so many selfies, look at me. Look at my twat.
Have you seen how many books? I think there's like at least 2 big hardback books
I got a big hard bag.
of Kim Kardashian selfies.
They're not her selfies, mate. All me, photoshopped later on, added hair.
Why? Who would buy them?
Have you seen my tits? Jason Statham with big old tits. Wiggle, wiggle, they say. Audio tits. Cold open. How does I stay alive, this film?
I honestly couldn't. I think it's going to be part of the the post credits thing was a game.
It was a game, wasn't it?
So I think maybe that's what it's going to turn out to be.
You think it's going to go super meta?
Yeah, it's not real life. It's all a game.
Meta, I hardly knew her.
So it's gonna start out
Fuck me
with
in the ass, clutch her in the face, get her in the mouth.
It's gonna start out with the ending of the first one.
Yep.
And then it will zoom out, and you'll see an arcade.
And it's me playing my own game.
No, it's Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges is playing his own game.
Gotta play my
And then
own
he
game.
gets inside it.
I'm going inside the game.
And yeah.
It's like Bio Digital Jazz, man. It's gonna be great. Coon Hunt? Why don't you need me for Coon Hunt?
I'm very much looking forward to this. So,
You got a true grim, motherfucker.
I think it will be exciting and fun and tense, and there'll be more Red Bull. So,
My
I'll be
bollocks.
happy.
My Red Bull bouncing about. Be a sing-along version. You just see my testicles bouncing around. You just got to sing with my testes. Oh, testicles, the pipes are shafted. From woman to woman, I'll fuck him in the arse again. I was going to be on Broadway. I was going to do a Sondheim. Into the woods we go. I'll fuck you in the arse, you'll never ever know. Sondheim.
I've just got
125,600 murders. How many do you measure? Measure a kill.
Jesus Christ,
In blood packs, in roofies, in bullets and gunshots. I've killed so many people, I don't remember any of them. Rent. I don't get HIV because I ain't gay, ain't I? Fucking Jason Statham, fucking the ass. School of cock, more like. Jason Statham.
I want to see him in Hamilton now. How the fuck does a bastard, an orphan, a son of a fucking whore?
I ain't gonna lift my gun in the air. I know where I shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you right between the eyes, you twat. What you say about me, you fucking... Hey, Burr, listen over here. Hey, Burr, you listening to me? Don't you say that shit about me. I'll fucking have you, mate.
Talk
I'll
less.
fucking have you. I'll fucking...
Talk less.
You can't. You fucking cut up.
More.
Rips his jaw out. You're talking this now, aren't you, you twat? Hey, Jefferson. I'm gonna fuck you with the arse. Gonna punch you in the face. Which one do you want to do first? I'll get you in the mouth otherwise. Just you wait. Just you wait. I'll rake my way out. Should we ask there was a hurricane? The Statham pamphlet. It's all I can read. It just says, fuck him in the arse, punch him in the face, gag in the mouth. Jason Statham.
He should be a presidential actor.
Who lives, who dies, who gets fucked in the arse.
But no, I'm
It's cranky uptown.
I'm looking high voltage. Right, so I'm assuming the crocodile clips are going to come to play quite a bit here. I think that's maybe what's going to keep him alive. Maybe someone we start exactly where it ends.
I'm dead.
A car breaks down next to him, and so someone's got the jump cables out, and they see this dead body, and they're like, oh, well. And they come look at the jump cables, and then
it's alive. It's alive.
And then jump cables again, Jason again, and then they just give it a try.
You think Frankenchef?
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
Frankenchef. James McAvoy is trying to work on something. Daniel Radcliffe's like, oh, I've seen a dead corpse and he's flying around. It's Jason Statham this time. Twist! And you see Paul Dano in the background singing songs. Crying, trying to have a hamburger. Paul Giamatti is taking it out of his mouth. I know my movies from Jason Statham, part of the BAFTA.
I'm more than ready for this.
You're going to love it.
Yes.
You'll love it.
I'm going to love it, I think.
Yeah. Anyone famous going to pop up in this film?
Amy Smart, I have a feeling.
Anyone famous who's not in that credit?
Jason Statham.
Any famous people who might be dead now?
Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah, Robin Williams.
David Bowie.
You want David Bowie to appear in a Crank movie? Well, I say yes, that would be a good idea, I think. Let's go and do this film.
Alright.
Okay. Hello, Chev. No, I'm making the movie now. Hello, Chev. I'm your twin brother, David Bowie. Let's kill some motherfuckers, right? Oh, well, Chev, 1 second. You've got cunt written on your forehead. Pretty freaky idea, but I like it. Let's go and kill people.
I don't even know.
You can yell cat anytime you want.
I hope Bowie is in this now.
You really want David Bowie to be in Crank 2? That'd be a great idea.
Oh, wait, hold on. People who are dead, so I assume you're trying to feed me something.
I'm trying to feed you a lot of things. Cack him in the mouth. Jason Statham.
What about Sir Alan Rickman?
Would he not be listed? If Sir Alan Rickman was to be part of this film?
Could be a, cameo appearance.
Appear in this film briefly, just to say hello to Chev Chilios.
Yes.
Potter.
Yeah, you'll appear like people will think you're up to something and run off.
Why, Chev, it looks like you've been crank-toed. Looks at the camera. Let's have a sigh.
Who else that's dead? Mickey Rooney?
Who else is dead? Who else is dead, guys? Let's name some dead people.
Michael Jackson.
R.I.P.
D.
I was going to say E because he's been dead for so long. He stinks. Ripe.
Yeah, I don't know what dead person.
You don't know what dead person did.
Dead person.
What did dead person who did what?
Exactly.
We'll find out. When we watch Crank 2 High Voltage. Now.
My name is Chev Chilios, and today I didn't die.
They gave you an artificial heart?
Yeah.
How many bars does this battery show?
1.
You got 1 hour. Keep your body electrically charged to keep it pumping. If you can get hold of your heart, I'm reasonably sure I can put it back in. They got what you need in pristine working condition.
So this is how it is.
An unidentified man is responsible for the explosion of mayhem, murder, and lewd behavior that has swept Los Angeles.
Crank 2. Those things aren't designed for strenuous activity.
Tell me about it.
Jason Statham is back as Chev Chelios,
proving you can't keep a dead man down. Chev survives a jaw-dropping plunge from a helicopter only to be kidnapped by a triad gang which has plans for his seemingly indestructible heart. Waking up 3 months later, he finds his ticker's been replaced with a mechanical one that needs regular jolts of electricity to keep working. The race is on for Chev to track down his heart before it gets transplanted into a geriatric triad boss. Cue major pain, full-on action, and ill-advised sex in public. What's the 18 rating?
For the power, the glory, and the honour is yours now and forever. Oh, you've got the Christian version. Sorry.
My one says Allah Akbar, so I don't know.
That's how you get a seat on the tube.
Also, I'm speaking Cantonese. Contains frequent strong violence, gore, sex, and very strong language. Tits on the
Frequent
glass.
strong violence, gore, sex, very strong language. Yep.
Tits on the glass. Tits on the glass. You got your tits on the glass. Audio tits. Danger, danger.
Crank high voltage.
When we touch. When we kiss.
I'm gone now. That's all I know.
What other songs from Electric Six's repertoire do you remember?
Unless Johnny Cash has covered them, probably none.
Well, that's very disappointing. I'm sad you don't know the great song that I want to talk to you about.
What's the great song?
You. I want to take you to a gay bar.
Oh, is that?
I want to take you to a gay bar. I want to take you to a gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
Such beautiful lyrics.
Oh, you.
Didn't
I've
White
got something to put in you. I've got something to put in you. I've got something to put in you at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
Who's the writer of that?
I believe that was Oscar Wilde.
Well, whoever it is, it's they're going to be winning the.
Or Noel Coward. I always get those two confused.
They're going to be winning the Nobel Prize next year.
Let's start a war. Start a nuclear war at the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
So Crank 2, high voltage or Crank?
Crank high voltage.
Wow.
Is
just
all
Statham
says
in
this
film,
except
for
his
other
words,
which
you are.
Oh, right, I got it. Hold on. Strawberry
Tart
which
is
heart.
Nice. Now, before we begin anything, I was going through this. He says a couple of food-related things as kind of cockney rhyming, slang and stuff. Brown bread.
Right, said Fred.
Simply red.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he said brown bread, strawberry tart, strawberry jelly, and of course, chicken and broccoli.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't even.
Chicken and broccoli.
He's
But-
a proper cockney.
I just love how he's someone's shiny lunchbox. You got my shiny lunchbox.
Oh, you shiny lunchbox. Well, he is big cock English.
This is crazy.
Yeah, we should talk.
Right.
Crank 2 has extreme racial offence to everybody in the world with its use of.
Did I drop some change, or did I hear a chink?
Which is obviously targeted to someone of the, as they say in this, the slanty-eyed fuck race.
This is mental. It's absolute mental. Right, so
Beaner is used quite a lot as a term.
we kick off. We kick off with, and I was
We've got pages of notes on Crank 2 High Voltage, of course.
I was sort of right.
Yeah,
Starts exactly where it finished off.
No.
And
It starts off with the animation of the game as a helicopter.
Yeah, basically. But
Punch,
pretty
punch,
much,
punch,
yeah.
and then
him on the ground.
crash,
and
bang, wallop, blink,
and then this van pops up,
screams past,
scream past.
everyone jumps out,
And someone with a
Snow
snow shovel.
lifts him off the asphalt. No blood.
No blood.
Nothing there. But the person, the car he landed on, the old man in there was hospitalised, we were told by a news reporter.
Yeah.
Oh man, that poor guy has to be in the hospital. And we know what happens when you go to a hospital in this Crank universe. Everything goes tits up.
And I'm assuming the newsreader was sort of a reference to Romeo and Juliet.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's absolutely reference to Baz Luhrmann's Romeo plus Juliet.
Yeah.
As we all know, Crank is in the Shakespeare universe. Because Chev Chelios is one of the famed tragic figures. He has the rise on the helicopter, he has the fall off the helicopter. If you get in his way, he's going to blow you a tempest. Or he's going to have his heart removed. Superman's heart.
Yeah. So, yeah, he gets his heart removed and they put in a mechanical one.
What kind of one?
Mechanical.
Is it mechanical?
Yeah, basically. It's a plastic one. I can't... Have you written down exactly what he
No,
calls
I
it?
haven't. What it. It's a technical artificial heart.
Yeah.
The APOC? APAC?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And he's got
We've got to get the information there.
A
We've got to get
belt.
a slideshow about the information.
and he's got a belt on him.
A battery belt?
Like Batman. Like battery belt.
Batman's battery. I've got a battery. Oh shit.
But before all that happens, you have is it a nurse comes
You have
up
a
to
nurse?
him, looks
Well,
at his
No, it's not a nurse. It's just a woman
just a
who
woman,
works there.
just a random
Just
woman
a Chinese woman who's walking past, thinking, "Oh, yeah, in this opium den, I'll just go and take
walks
temperature
past,
of."
sees an open door,
Gets the temperature out via the penis, of course, or the
of
arsehole.
course. And how else do you take your temperature?
I mean, I like to put it in between my belly button and my mouth. So, yeah. I rubbed my nipples with when I had my third one, my middle one.
At least you're not cutting them off. But yeah, she looks under the covers and she says, "Big cock, English,
Nope.
strong like horse."
No, she says, "Oh, you big cock English,
You big cock English,
strong like horse."
strong like horse.
But again, because every character who is not white at all speaks in very broken, very offensive languages.
Yep. And he
He gets out of it quickly
He
because
gets
they're
out
about
of
to
it.
harvest his organs, starting
he
with.
says, "Where's my strawberry fucking tart?"
He starts off with they're going to take his penis.
Right, yeah,
Right,
and he
yeah.
says, "No, fuck that."
Fuck that. Strangles two doctors,
Of course.
quote unquote doctors. Gets out, first person perspective for a little bit, video game style.
Yeah.
He's there. He's naked. He grabs a clothes. He's gunless. He grabs a gun. He upgrades when he finds a shotgun. What does he do with that shotgun?
Oh my! He shoves it up someone's ass.
No, where's my art? He won't tell him. And then he dips it in, I guess,
Oil?
oil of some
I think
kind
it's
to
oil.
lubricate it.
See, I thought what he was gonna do was
Oh, what did you think he was going to do?
I thought he was gonna dip it in oil and like it was gonna explode somehow. You know, when he shot
Okay,
or something.
right.
I thought that was what was gonna happen.
like a napalm effect.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting.
You're not as imaginative as Never Dean Taylor.
Yeah.
No, he rams the shotgun up a man's ass in order to ask him the questions. And when he gets his answer, what little answer he gets,
He leaves him to it.
he leaves him bent over, ass in the wind, shotgun hanging out. Chev Chelios, our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus H. Chelios, as Doc calls him early on.
And he gets in a car
He does get in the car.
and he's looking.
He's
for...
listening to Chinese pop music.
Yeah, of course. And he's looking for a.
The social club.
Social club.
The social club.
And another car comes up, and he asks.
You want to
him-
race essay? Because everyone,
Yep.
of course, who is not white,
Yep.
is a caricature. This is, Trump's America. Look, I mean, some of them, I'm sure, are decent people.
But there are some bad hombres.
Oh, boy.
Such a nasty woman.
What, Bailing? As we're about to meet
Bailing.
Rhea.
Well, no. First, he has his car crash,
Sure, first he is flung out of his car through the windshield, dragged along the asphalt for a while.
and when he gets up, because he's still alive, because
Of course.
obviously he's Jesus H. Chelios,
Jesus Chelios.
and his potential race mates say,
And then first off, he finds his battery pack that's giving him all the life is broken.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he throws it right through the hole in the windscreen that he'd already made.
Yeah.
That is an amazing take.
Yeah.
That was literally done. That was how it was done. There's no graphics to that.
yeah,
It's just many takes done. It's just amazing. It's really cool. It's fucking cool. It's fucking cool.
this whole film was
It
fucking
is
cool.
fucking cool.
But his Mexican friends say, "Hey, are you alright?"
El
outside?"
Choito.
And he says, "What does he say?"
He says, just juice me.
No. He says, Yeah, Tiger fucking Woods.
Oh, he says Tiger fucking Woods, never better. Oh, I forgot about Tiger fucking Woods. Oh, man.
Tiger always fucks Woods.
Tiger fucks Woodward.
We also have Google Maps.
Yeah,
Again,
Google Maps comes back.
consistently used. There was a point towards the end, I think, but there was a NASA. A bit where it
There
had
was
NASA.
two NASA... there's two Google Earths.
Yeah, but it says at first it says NASA, and you see the globe, and it zooms in, and it's like, oh, NASA are using Google Earth.
Oh, okay, right. But we know why there was two globes, right?
Why?
Because that was coming off of... At one point, Jeff Chelios gets electrocuted in the nuts.
Right, yeah.
So it's
yeah.
ballsack jump cut to Earth globes. This is Kubrickian. This is the 2001 or Crank.
That would make a fantastic double bill.
Open the fucking Bombay doors, mate. Oh yeah, I fucking told you to open the Bombay doors. Right. Ow. Listen to me. Where's me fucking heart, ow? I'm afraid I can't let you open here. Listen, you F-word, N-word. Cunt. I don't appreciate the language. I'll fucking kill you. Crank in space.
But he bumps into, what's the name again?
No, he goes to the social.
He goes to the
Club.
social club,
Now he's juiced up on electric from the car.
throws everyone out the window.
Everyone's out the window. There's someone running by with... Two people are running by with rice paddy hats, because,
Yeah.
for some reason. And a big fat guy is on the stairwell being beaten up by Biling,
That was it.
East from Wild Wild West, as we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
Who proceeds to hit him with a bicycle into the testicles until his jeans start bleeding around that area.
And there's subtitles because obviously she's
Because
speaking in,
Biling is doing a very heavy accent in this film.
and
so
she's
they've-
speaking in what language?
She's speaking in Cantonese, everybody.
Cantonese. Cantonese is the language she's speaking in.
You big, strong, sexy man. He my Kevin Costner. I'll be on you like Wesley Houston, dude. I didn't write that down because I have watched this film so many times. I remember
4 times when it came out.
four times in the original cinema, another time after that, and then multiple, many times on Blu-ray, and now on DVD because the Blu-ray doesn't work anymore. Lionsgate pressing from 2008, 2009, terrible work.
I heard that Blu-rays have a lifespan. Is that true?
Yes, they do.
DVDs as well.
Everything has a lifespan. Nothing's permanent in this world of ours except Werner Herzog.
But like, even if it's not used, after a certain amount of time,
Decay happens to us all.
really?
Every single
To
thing.
DVDs as well?
Everything.
Glad I got rid of mine then.
We
It's
all
probably too
start
old.
to fade away. There is nothing left on this planet. Only Wally. He will recount our stories.
And
And it will
Eva.
only be Hello Dolly forever. Forever and ever. Michael Crawford. All we'll ever know. 100 years, Michael Crawford.com.
So yeah, Miss Cantonese
Rhea.
latches onto him,
Yeah.
and she wants to.
Sucky.
Yep. And he says, "What would he rather do?" Do you know what he'd rather do?
I did not write that one down.
He would rather stick his dick in a blender. Is what he'd rather
In
do.
a blender, ladies and gentlemen. Which is a prospect for number 3.
big put down. That's like,
Depends if it's on or not. It can feel good, but if the blades start rubbing, it's a bit awkward. Not from personal experience. I had to put that there. But yeah, totally try it.
put that where in the blender.
Yeah, right there. I've brought one with me. I've always got one. I'm always prepared for blends.
Right. So I think I didn't do as much note taking.
So, but why is it? We haven't even mentioned Johnny Vang yet, which is
Johnny
why he's
Vang
there.
is the guy.
He's
with
got the red
heart.
box, which which the heart is in.
Yeah.
So he's chasing him around, which is why he's going to this place. He's always hunting for Johnny Vang.
Yeah.
And thus that leads him to trying to find out where Johnny Vang is in the strip club.
Yep.
Hello, strip club.
And then who does he bump into?
Eva.
Exactly.
My name is Chef Chelios. The day is the day I die.
And
Wally Crank.
Am I right in thinking this is where we find out that it's been 3 months?
3 months that he's been gone.
Because it felt like before, it felt like it was like the next day.
It was literally the next moment, and then he just faded out, and then he's come back, and now it's 3 months later. But we don't know that until we get to that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we discover that the phone call he made, that tearful phone call as he's falling down to earth, that beautiful moment of serenity, the final part of Crank, we hear it from her answer machine. And what does it sound like, Johnny?
It's heartbreaking.
Oh, no, there's no heart to break anymore. Aha.
It was in that fucking box.
Where Johnny Vang is, at the strip
Yes.
club.
Yeah. It all links back.
Oh, he's at the strip club?
He's at the strip club.
What's Johnny Vang doing?
Johnny Vang is...
Being held down by...
Oh, whose elbow gets cut off?
That's his friend.
His friend's elbow gets cut
Well,
off.
no. The guy, the Mexican guy with all the tattoos on him,
Right.
is holding Johnny Vang down and saying, give us the heart. And do you like sushi? He asks. Do you like sushi? We'll give you sushi. So they take up the sleeve of of his friend, make him bend his elbow, and then chop off the corner of his elbow.
Yeah,
With a
I'm usually fine with gory stuff. I know that was just like, oh,
It's
really?
particularly gruesome
Yeah,
because you think, oh, that's a pain.
yeah,
It's not just like ow, you've seen the man's arm get chopped off. That's like the movie stuff. That's an actual pain.
yeah.
You can imagine it's like if you get a paper cut, paper cuts hurt. You know what a paper cut feels like,
Yeah.
so you can
Yeah.
imagine.
It's a pretty big paper cut.
Yes, and then Eve and Chev get back together.
Right, and then we have a shootout.
Well, we have Randy pop up.
Randy pops up.
Can I ask you something? I want to. How well do you know the Irish band The Thrills? Okay, right. Well, they had a question. They had a question in a song which was titled as a question. They were asking the musical question, whatever happened to Corey Haim?
I've heard of that.
The answer, of course, was he found his role as Randy in Crank 2, High Voltage. He is one of the 2 cameo or acting appearances who have since died.
What do I know Corey Haim from? Goonies, is it? No?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Goonies. Yeah.
All of that, I don't actually know. I don't know
Goonies.
much.
And was
He's a Lost Boy, wasn't
he wasn't in the Burbs, was he?
he? No, that's
No.
Feldman.
Feldman.
That's his
Corey.
friend
Yeah.
who supposedly didn't help when Corey Haim was being raped at parties back in the 80s.
Mhm. Oh yeah. No. Nothing's really happened with that. I was hoping. I was waiting for it to blow up. And
I've
get
been
bigger and bigger.
waiting for a spotlight like you to be cast on Hollywood parties. But yeah, Randy gets thrown into the kitchen, which is how everyone discovers Chef Chelios is fucking there. Thus,
A shootout occurs. Now here's the thing.
this is some gruesome shit.
I've got "You're My Shiny Lunchbox" as my last note, and then my next note is deflated tits.
There is silicon that gets shot by a woman who is shooting back at these people.
And you go back to it again.
We
and
see one of it, and the silicon's running out. We go back to it again, and the silicon is running out so much that her chest has now collapsed.
Yeah,
It is gruesome.
it's
surprising.
strange. Yeah,
It's a surprising level of gore.
yeah.
It's an action film that goes far violent than any other horror film I've seen. It's impressive how far they pushed the button here.
And
Yeah.
then I don't know how much.
Silicon breast shot.
I don't know how much later this is, but the next note is Doc Miles gonna have to choke a bitch?
We haven't even got to that point yet.
No,
No,
that's
we've
quite
got
far.
because they get out of the club.
Yeah.
Eve and Chev, and the police are here because there's a shootout in a public area.
Oh yeah.
So he gets beaten up a lot by the police because, of course, his batteries run low.
It's like once the police were there, I knew I was waiting for it, and it took its time. But
Next time,
finally,
they're all piling on him with batons, smashing him down.
but finally, one
Some
policeman
idiot.
gets the smart idea.
Oh, taser him!
Tase the fucker.
Now, tasing someone who needs electricity to live, ... Chev Chelios Hulk
And they
rage.
just explode out
He
of
just
him.
leaps up, pushes his arms up, and everyone's flying off. He beats everyone up, tases the shit out of his balls, and then he gets into the car where Amy Smart is,
With
Eve
another-
and another stripper who is even more naked than her,
and just wants to.
and is
scream
clearly drugged up and is just trying to lick and touch her the entire thing, while he's tasing his balls on the drive in the police car, and he needs a phone, and Amy Smart's got a phone on her in her butt cheek.
Of course. Where else?
Yep.
Yep.
That's when he calls up Doc to tell him all
That
about
was it.
The fact that the triads are involved and they've got his heart, and you know what happens next. ...
I think Dorothy comes up and they go to the Wizard of Oz, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you were there, and you were there, and you were there. I'm talking to you, the listener.
We're all there, spiritually.
Spirited Away.
Is that coming soon?
Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh, blimey. Yeah, then I have to be. Jesus Christ, why do you not see these films?
I feel like I might see it in a
Well, no.
few weeks.
Gonna have to.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to search out a screening. What are the chances that there'll be a screening?
Well, they've passed by at this point.
Yeah.
Well, it's all Christmas
We
time
can go
now.
back in time. It's fine.
Cranksgiving.
Anyway. Right, so my next note I've got is pissed off beaver everywhere.
That's because they get stuck in the middle of a porn strike.
Right.
At a junction, they've got a bunch of porn actors who, hell no, we won't blow.
Yep.
Ron Jeremy appears and says, you have weapons, we have weapons in our pants. And another guy screaming, you know, you want me to drop loads? I'll drop loads all over this car. And then, of course, the cops come and they radio in and say, we've got a lot of pissed off beaver over here. So, yeah, Chev leaves Amy Smart in the car after she punches out this woman who's trying to molest her, and he runs off.
And gets to a park. Am I right?
Yep, he finds himself being
Finds a
chased by the police in a nice dog park. What could go wrong?
And these two lovely men.
These, as Chev calls them, pair of sausage Nigels.
Sorry, that's the... You go... I forgot. You go boy, teenager, sausage Nigel, then man. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Are you a man yet?
I'm a sausage Nigel.
Oh. I believe Britney sang it best, you know. I'm not a girl, not yet a sausage Nigel. Crossroads.
So
sausage
they're testing out their dog collar on their dog.
Yes, to make sure the dog does not, you know, I don't know, randomly attack people's genitals.
And then we find out that Chef Chelios's other job is with Peter from Game of Thrones, Hunger Games, from Hunger Games. He works with Peter in animals and, you know, making sure that animals are
I thought you
healthy.
said was repeater.
Repeater.
I was just trying to think, what is that? Was that worth it?
It was.
No.
It really was.
No. He grabs a dog collar on him. And he's like, you know, press the button. Fucking press the button, you cunt.
He starts barking.
Raff, raff, yeah, that's it, raff, raff.
That's what he's into.
And then he grabs the taser of the thing off them and starts doing it hard. And
Only
then,
way to.
and then, what does he do? He grinds some rails. He's running around.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
grinding
yeah.
rails.
Grind.
Someone's filming him. And then, unfortunately, he has a bail. He bails on the rail, right on the ball. And what's his next word? We move closer towards him. We have a close-up on him. How does he yell to react to being hit on the balls as he's
Can't
grinding?
even remember.
Cunt! Just a real hard C.
Isn't that? And then it goes 9 seconds later.
And then he's running, and 9 seconds later.
Because those 9 seconds are vital. We needed those.
Yeah, we're going to go back to them later, Pulp Fiction. And then so the police are covering him around. One of them's like, "What's that you got on your neck?" Obviously, it's a bomb. And then who appears on the bike?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Venus.
Venus. That was it.
Brother of Kalo.
Kalo.
Played by?
Adam Driver. Nope, sorry, wrong one. That's Kylo.
You can't hear me, but I was just lightsabering the side of the wall in anger.
Same guy, isn't it?
Efren Ramirez,
Yeah.
who played famously what character?
No idea.
In
You're better with actors than me.
a film everyone loved for some reason at Sundance in, I'd say, 2003, starring...
City of God. No. No.
No. It's famous, had an animated TV series, Gosh, Jamiroquai, Wolverines, Time
No.
Travel...
Oh, no. No, I don't know.
Famous French man
Emily. What?
meets explosive stick. Short, famous Frenchman.
Short, famous Frenchman meets explosive stick.
Meets explosive stick.
Dynamite, I'm assuming.
Halfway there.
Lady Dynamite.
Lady Dynamite.
Oh, wow.
Lady Napoleon Dynamite.
I never even saw that.
Oh, that's why. Okay, right. Who's Pedro? Of course.
Is that a coming soon?
No, of course not. Of course not. But isn't it on here somewhere?
Oh, vote for Pedro.
He's got a poster on the wall of
Oh,
movie
Napoleon
quotes.
Dynamite. Sorry.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, it's Pedro.
Oh my God. I guess his character was, suffocated by a plastic bag in the first one and then shot in the head multiple times. And his twin brother appears.
Yeah.
And fun fact, he actually does have a twin brother.
And he has
Full
body
tour.
Tourette's.
What does that mean?
Full body Tourette's.
It means you shouldn't be riding a motorcycle.
Yeah, it shouldn't be fucking... How is he allowed?
He's not allowed. He's just riding a motorcycle. It says get on. Everyone, all the police who are holding guns, let Chef Chelios get on, and they drive around until his full body Tourette's kicks in just outside of the horse racing track he's going to meet Johnny Vang.
Yeah, get on, Chev. Let's play Buckaroo in real life.
I'll play Buckaroo on my life with you for any day. I'll play Fuckaroo. I play Fuckaroo because I fuck him in the arse, punch him in the face.
Right, so we talk about the guy who killed his brother.
Yep.
Is brown red.
Right, so Fred.
Simply red. Yep.
Yep. That's it for Ricky Verona.
The next, I've only got like 3 more notes.
Okay. Right, well, when Doc calls again, as Chev is struggling in the Hollywood Park horse racing track, he is told friction might help.
Oh, God. Yep.
Creating static electricity. So there's Linkin Park lead singer Chester Bennington just hanging out on the racetrack again.
Oh, was that...
Epinephrine guy, remember him from the first one?
Right.
Yep, there he is, just leaning on the thing, waiting for a horse track, and then Chev's just rubbing his arm. Like, you started it, mate. Mate, it's all you.
Is he playing himself? Or?
No, he's just playing random people who pop up in the Crank universe.
I couldn't remember whether he said a name or not. I think that maybe was in the credits.
In the credits, yeah. In the goofs.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't get you a straight face, Chess.
Completely falls on the floor. At least he was having fun.
Yeah. But you know what? If Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park, is not going to give him the friction, an old woman shivering all on her own with a Zimmer frame might.
What else are they for, really?
But
here's the thing: they're wearing clothes. That annoys me slightly.
Well, what's going to happen is it's going to. Oh, you want to see him? But he's rubbing up against her.
Him.
It's rubbing up against her. And what's he saying as he's rubbing up against this woman?
I can't even remember.
The horse! The horse! Look at the horse! Eve comes in, watching him molest this old woman.
And he moves on to Eve.
Oh no, he falls down when Eve's kind of angry at him for molesting a woman. And he's like, friction. I know this game, she says. And then...
I've seen the first one. They jump into the...
He falls down the stairs, she follows him. They fall onto the horse track.
And...
Start.
Riding.
Not... Horses.
Not horses.
Not horses, but...
But each other.
Genital to genital connection.
Oh...
Smash it fucking good is one of the worst lines he says.
And they do different positions. And
everyone's clapping.
One of the positions she's on her back, and a horse jumps over her, and she
No. One of the positions is it's a wheelbarrow, and then we see the gardener wheelbarrowing as well.
Yeah.
We keep seeing Johnny Vang dancing and smiling and clapping as the sex is going on. We see pixelated things to suggest it's actual penetration, which is
mental.
Fun. And then yes, she's on her back, laying starfish style. He's giving it hard.
Take ages to get there.
The horses finally got all the way round. One's coming towards them. It leaps over. She opens her mouth, opens her eyes, gasps, because we see 2 shots of
the horses.
Big old swinging. Mr. Hands, everybody. Zoo.
It's just mental. Absolutely mental. Right, so my next one...
The gardener comes in and throws water at them.
Yeah.
Mainly at Eve. Yeah. Chev immediately runs off, chases after Johnny Vang. Meets up with Venus again.
Yep.
And then he jumps between parking lot structure and building to chase after a reversing car going around in circles.
And again, another reference to The Dark Knight.
Yes, this is a Dark Knight moment. He lands on the car,
Yep.
and as just like in the Dark Knight, as Batman famously said, this is the point in which we've already had the line, but as Batman said, "Did I hear a change drop? I think I heard a chink." Now, Master Wayne, I don't think that's racially appropriate. Shut up, you fucking limey. Master Wayne? Oh, don't let me tell you what I think about the black people in this country. Oh God, Master Wayne, don't do that. I'm the 1%. Trump radio.
And then here he finds out about Poondong,
Poondong.
which he's already heard the name before
Yes. What was
in a
it?
dirty limerick.
Dirty Limerick, thank you.
Yeah,
Poondong is the 100-year-old ancient leader of the Triads.
played by Bill
Now
himself.
dead. Now dead man.
Bill himself.
Bill
I didn't
himself.
even notice. Didn't spot it.
Last seen hanging in a closet. Oh, Martha Plimpton. Yep, David Carradine in full strong buck teeth makeup.
Yep.
Oh,
Make Mickey Rooney proud.
Holly Gariri. Yep,
Yep.
we have that. Don King is back, of course.
Yes.
From the first one, the man he was meant to assassinate and didn't assassinate, who comes back and helps him out, and now wants his heart. Well, now wants his rest of his body.
Who doesn't?
No. We also have a news report
Another news
from the horse racing track with the breaking news guy from the last film, now interviewing this old woman who claims that she was treated like his hot little whore, and that she reminded him of the guy from the films, the train-spotted fella.
Yeah, who do you mean?
Transporter.
Oh, right.
The Transporter joke, everybody. We're talking Frank Martin, the Transporter. 3 rules. No names, never open the package, and exact weight only.
And
Always
that
wear a
isn't
seatbelt.
coming
Number
soon
4.
because I've only seen the remake.
Yep, it is. I've got them ready for you. The 2 good ones, not that shit third one. Well, I promise you I'm not the gay. Line from the 3rd film. Legitimately embarrassing movie. I am not the gay.
I'm surprised his films come out in cinema still.
What do you mean? He's not
feels-
Steven Seagal. He's great.
Yeah, he feels very Steven Seagal.
No, he's not, because he's great. He does proper stunts and stuff.
Right.
You saw Mechanic Refueled, whatever. No, it's not Mechanic Refueled, Mechanic Resurrection.
Resurrection. Yeah.
It's that legitimate shit going on.
Yeah.
Wankers away. That's a friend of mine who said that one to Jason Statham to his face. Brilliant video. Good fun. Watch Jason Statham go into hysterics thinking about wankers away. Oh, shout out plug to Simon Thompson there.
I've got to search that one up.
Yeah, you do. Wankers away.
Um,
Well, we now meet the ferret, the leader of the Mexican gang,
right. Yeah.
who is Clifton Collins Jr. Everybody, Clifton Collins Jr. Who doesn't love Clifton Collins Jr.? Great
I've
actor.
No idea.
Pops up
who
in
he is.
so many things. You look at his cast list and you're like, oh, he's a great character actor. He just pops up everywhere. Here, in full Scarface style, tells the guy who managed to let Johnny Vang and Chev Chelios get away to nip slip.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
We gotta remove them nips.
Yep.
Nerpy werp with a knifey wife. This is another one of those moments that's just like, ooh, really.
See, that one I was.
It's the
fine
second
with.
one where you see the skin still connecting.
Yeah,
kind of
that
thing,
was a
and
bit,
starting
yeah.
to tug. You just feel that's a pain. That's
Yeah.
a pain, you know. Oof. So that guy's got no nipples anymore because the ferret told him to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's happening?
I'm trying to. I don't know how far. Maybe it's a bit further in with
Okay.
the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
No, we've still got to get. So, Don King is about to kill Chev Chelios,
Right.
and Chev Chelios shoots everyone.
Right.
And the car crashes, and he electrocutes himself on a electrical grid just sitting there in the street.
Yeah.
And he utters the line, "Bing fucking Crosby."
Oh my god. Yeah. I forgot about that one.
Bing fucking Crosby. And then chases Johnny Vang for a while.
Yeah.
and he's chasing an ambulance. We're getting an
Oh,
ambulance
yeah,
now.
Yeah. And then he gets his belt.
He
Right?
gets his belt,
Gets
but
the-
he also
gets
has
the
to deal with the
second
fact that the guy in the ambulance is one of the guys he just shot. And there's Michael Weston as the ambulance guy. You might remember him from 6 Feet Under, as he plays a drifter who attempts to kill our hero, Dexter.
Oh.
You might also remember him from the movie Pathology, which is coming soon, I believe. Also, The
Yeah.
Last Kiss, another great film. Garden State. Popped up in Scrubs for a bit. He's a Zach Braff friend.
Right.
Well, thus he's everyone's friend. Michael Weston. He's great. He's great. He's great.
But he grabs the belt.
He grabs the belt, runs off to Johnny Vang. Meanwhile, Eve
Eve
turns a corner.
gets arrested.
No, she gets arrested, then gets let out,
Right.
turns a corner. There's
And
Corey
bumps
Haim
into-
again.
Yep.
What does he do?
Oh, she is not in a mood.
Not
She
in a
is
mood
not
today,
in a
Randy.
mood. And clearly she is in a mood. Some
He's
sort of
about to
mood.
drop the hammer on her as well.
Yeah.
Because he's thinking back to his dark days when he was, driving around with a giant fat black woman who was always talking and has the cat sound effect over it the entire time. Very strange thing. He's about to smack her and then she face, balls, and then throws him onto a windscreen.
Of course. I mean, how else,
The Crank universe, ladies and gentlemen. And then she... and then we see Venus
Venus, yeah.
meeting up with...
The girl who was in
girl?
love with...
Oh, no, wait a second. No, sorry. Oh, this is complicated now. Because then Statham gets... Chev
Very
Chelos gets out of the
complicated.
ambulance to find Johnny Vang, chases after him, and Rhea sees Chev,
Right.
runs over to him, gets hit by a car,
Right. Yeah.
shoes in the air. They still run off.
Yeah.
Then Venus meets up with her and their old friends.
Yeah.
He makes a call to the Dude Dick Ranch or whatever it's called, where all the hunky gay biker gunmen are hanging out and having a crazy wild time. Johnny Vang's friend is shot
Right.
by Chev, who utters the word cunt at him as he runs past. Chev shoots again. No, sorry, Johnny Vang shoots, hits a couple of rooftop things, reflect off something, and then we cut to a therapist office.
Oh my god.
Let's talk therapist office.
That
Welcome
went
back.
on for so long.
Welcome back, Glenn Howerton from
Oh.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
And the guy who was aimed a gun at.
The guy who was working the crash cart in Crank 1. Last week's Crank, when he was in the hospital, now he's in therapy because he had a gun to his head. And the therapist is advising him not just to deal with the fact that he had a gun to his head, but to go out and do what?
I don't think she necessarily wants him to go out, to be honest, the
No,
way she was acting. She wants him to fuck her, basically.
But what does she say?
I
Do you
can't
remember some of the, maybe...
Get your dick wet, I
Get
think.
your dick wet, go out and get some smelly snatch rubbed on your face?
Yep. Something about a wick. Stick your wick in something.
He says he's going to floss a girl's mouth with his pubes. That
She's
feels
very
like that
excited
feels
about
like a
that
Paul Rudd line. That is like a real, slap at the face, man. Floss a girl's mouth with pubes line. And then, as soon as he's about to, I'm going to start my new life today.
And he stands up.
Shot in the head. All that for a joke.
Ridiculous.
This is the
Absolutely
Crank universe. You can
ridiculous.
have anything happen now. Because it's now a sequel. They can do anything.
How
And
long
they
was
do.
this, by the way? I meant to
2 hours, 35 minutes.
check. Not bad.
No.
What? No. Fuck off. An hour and 32 minutes.
Did you actually believe it for any second?
For a second, it just didn't register, and then I was like, "Hey, hold on."
It's Lawrence of Arabia length. We had an intermission in between, of course. Well, these two films do run off one another, so you can do an intermission and do
Yeah.
Crank the experience. Get cranked.
So
He's got a new belt. He's good.
Yep.
He's
And
chasing
now-
Johnny Vang into
an electrical power grid.
really good idea. Johnny Vang has no idea about the artificial heart because
He just hasn't been.
he
informed
throws
of
Chev
them.
into one of the electrodes and is
Yep.
like smiling and laughing because he's watching him his bad guy fry, and then Chev stands up, smiles.
And then it gets weird.
Then we go electrical. I've written down the word Bose Selector Face Paragrid Godzilla Fight.
Yes, basically, that's the only way to explain it. That is literally the only. I bet that's written in the script. It's just mental. It was like, I thought it was going to stay like that for the entire rest of the film.
Oh, I would kill myself. I would never watch that film 4 times.
I thought, I don't know, I started questioning everything.
So you have these, these model version of the Power Grid, these gigantic chinned Jason Statham and gigantic headed Johnny Vang, which have, these, the same costumes they're wearing, except for some reason they've got pillows underneath their chests to make them bigger.
Yeah.
Punching each other slowly. We've got the grain and stuff going on in the image.
It was so
2
weird.
little tiny construction worker models.
Yeah.
People get thrown around to electrical grid, and then suddenly it finishes. Should we call 911? Boom, he's punching him in the face. He's knocking out the guy's jaw.
And then we get a Pulp Fiction moment.
Johnny Vang finally opens up his red box.
And what's in the red box?
Mr. MacGuffin.
We don't know.
Why would you fucking carry that around? Oh, that's disgusting, mate.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Marcellus Wallace's
What's
soul.
in the box? It's Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Could be.
Always will be.
Always will be.
That's a child's penis, right?
Spotlight.
There's a copy of Spotlight. The child's penis limited edition Tesco exclusive.
Yeah, it's just a crazy film. What's next? What happens
David
next?
Carradine gets picked up by
Right.
Chocolate.
Yep. She takes him back to her place.
Well, we think it's her place.
But then
Karma's
it
a
turns
bitch,
out...
motherfucker.
Yep, Karma's a bitch, that was it.
But also, Chev Chelios gets conked on the head.
Right.
Fuck you, Chelios.
Oh my
Chelly,
god,
fuck
that
you,
was
Chelly,
even
fuck
weirder.
yous. A bunch of text on screen saying "fuck you, Chelios" for various things, and then we get a really bad English accent from almost everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah.
which is
Especially the
embarrassing.
kid.
Well, the kid's terrible, but it's
Right.
it's a Jerry. I was going to say Jerry Springer
Yeah.
style show. Chev Chelios is a child being talked to by this bad English host with his mother there, explaining all the bad things he did. And who's his mother?
I don't know. Who's his mother?
Which of the Spice Girls would you reckon?
No. Fuck off, is that a Spice Girl?
Jerry fucking Halliwell is
Really?
playing Chev Chelios' mum.
Wow.
They're all bad at doing accents.
Cannot
And
believe-
she's legitimately English.
Jesus Christ.
We know how English she is because she wore that dress. Hashtag Brexit.
Yep.
Brexit Spice.
Wow. I can't believe that.
So he spent like 5 minutes listening. I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir. I'll probably, do this stuff. I don't know what I'll do, sir.
Can I have some more, sir?
Ah, please, sir. I'm only an American stage actor trying to make a man of money on a terrible movie. Sir.
And then that just sort of abruptly
That
ends
probably
a bit.
ends because Jason Statham, aka Chev Chelios, fuck you, Chev Chelios, is now water skiing.
Yep. Because why not? Why the fuck not?
And then the guy with all the tattoos is urinating on him from the back of the boat as he's being in
again,
the jet stream. It's just
Why the fuck not?
Then we go and see the ferret.
Yep. This is just...
The ferret is not just the ferret. He is the third brother of the Veronas from the first film. And what does he have?
He's got his brother's head in a fucking
Ricky
tank.
fucking Verona. He's got his head in the jar so he can watch Chev Chelios die before he finally dies again.
This is... Oh, it's so utterly crazy, but so utterly fun.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So Chelios is, dying because he's got no battery left. His battery's been thrown in the water at this point. He's staring at the guy who's being whipped massively. Suddenly, boom, Venus and his boys come. Rhea and her girls come. Massive shootout.
Yep.
Chev Chelios finds a power line.
Right, yeah.
Crawls up there as everyone's shooting at each other.
And grabs them.
Electrocutes himself. He's now on fire.
Yep.
He picks up Ricky Verona's head.
Kicks it into the...
Water, it says. He punts it into the water. Throws it, kicks it, flies in the water.
And then goes to kiss...
No, then he goes and kills the ferret.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Punches him a bunch of times and throws him in the water next to his brother's head.
Yep.
And he turns around and sees Rhea there.
But he doesn't see Rhea.
He can only see his vision of Eve. So he goes over to kiss Eve while he's on fire.
Sets Rhea on
Sets
fire.
Rhea on fire. She's screaming on fire. And then we get to our final shots of the film. Jason Statham screaming around, walking around on fire. His face is melting. looks to us, middle finger on fire, screams at us. Crank 2. And what was the next film that Neville Dean and Taylor did?
The next Crank film.
No, the next film, next
is
feature
Ghost
film they
Rider,
made.
right?
Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance.
Really?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. If only it was brilliant. If only they got to write it, not David Goyer. It would have been great. If it was a Crank movie with Ghost Rider, there's a couple of moments in that film which are Crank.
I haven't seen Ghost Rider 2. I've seen the
It's
first
terrible.
one.
I was so excited because it was Neville Dean and Taylor. And after Crank 2, knowing this is technically Crank 3 because of the way it ends. It is.
Yeah.
I was excited, but it's terrible. But it has Nicolas Cage going crazy at some points. Nicolas Cage, of course, was originally wanted for Crank.
Really?
Yep. He was the original guy they wanted. They settled for Statham, and we've never finished the trilogy because we love it so much. He gets his heart replaced.
Yep.
Finally. He dies. Then his eyes open. And then bloopers! Oh, the fun of the fair! Jason Statham thinks the one of the lines is "you faggot," but it means the ferret instead. Because in this world of Crank, everyone on set believes that every script is saying horrible effigies to everybody.
Yep.
Crank High Voltage.
That was a
Cranksgiving. Now, Johnny.
Yeah.
Now you've gone through our Cranksgiving dinner. You've had, a lot of testicles in your face, a lot of tits being swelled, a lot of F words and C words and N words and F words and any other thing you can think of.
Right.
For Crank High Voltage, are you mad that you watched this movie?
No, not at all.
Are you mad for this movie?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not as mad for this movie as I have been for others.
Right.
But it's definitely like one of those, I'm putting that on the list of films to watch on a crazy night, It's definitely got that rewatch value. It's utterly mental.
It is utterly mental.
Utterly mental.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah,
I don't know how they did. I assume it's a
isn't
lot
it?
of drugs.
Yeah.
But it's insane.
Yep.
I love it.
What have we got next week?
Next week, we're taking a step into the same direction, nice and violent. No, we're kicking off winter with a blast. I don't want to explain what we're doing, but I think we're going to a city, going to experience a season, and it's going to be one of the worst films you'll ever see.
Oh.
Or one of the best films you'll ever see. Or it'll be one of the mediocre films you'll see.
Well, there's plenty of options there.
But it's a good one. Or is it? Yes. Maybe not.
And where can people find you?
I'm at Ethan Rudd on Twitter. You can find me there. That's all I want you to find me at. Don't find me anywhere else. Don't chase after me. I don't want my adoring public around me. I'm sick and tired of doing autographs. For myself.
I'll take one.
Oh, you'll take a lot. Spotlight. What about you, Johnny?
I can be found at movie_mad on Twitter.
And
at movie_mad on Instagram.
Ooh, both of them.
Yes.
That's nice.
And
Across the
speaking
board.
of Instagram,
what?
we have our own Instagram.
No,
Did
we
you
don't.
know this?
No,
Yes,
I didn't.
we do.
What are you talking about?
movie_mad is our Instagram page.
Is there anything worth looking at on that page?
There's pictures.
Okay. Of dicks?
I'll just, you have to visit it to find out.
You dressed as a dick? Like Patrick Stewart in a lobster in a bathtub, but yeah, you as a penis in a bathtub?
That's one of the many photos.
Oh.
With,
What other genitals do you dress up as?
Well, it's the same photo, but just different...
Backgrounds.
No, not different backgrounds, but different...
Sizes.
Not fonts. What do you call it?
I don't know, you're flicking things at me. What are you trying... You're grabbing something. You're grabbing an audio tit.
Filters. Different filters.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favourite filter?
Clarendon. That's the first one that comes to mind.
What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
They all look the same to me, except the black and white ones. They look black and white.
Racist.
Um,
What else are we on
we are
social
on
media wise?
Twitter at
Good.
@RUMovie_mad,
Cool.
and we are on Facebook at RUMovieMad.
Bingo, bango, bingo, bango, bingo, bango, bingo, bango.
And we also have an email.
Yes, we do, but I don't remember what it was.
No, me neither.
It's rumumoviemad@hotmail.com.
Yeah, something like, yeah. Was it? I couldn't remember whether there was an underscore.
No.
RUMovieMad@hotmail.com.
Boom.
Yeah.
Email us.
Give
Tell
us
us how much you
suggestions.
love Crank 2. How much you enjoyed spending Cranksgiving with us. Tell us your favourite turkey stories.
Yeah. Until next week, I guess.
Until next week. This is Jason Statham saying, thank you.
What he said.
Yeah, I'm drunk. It's been a long Crankmas. Cranksgiving. I'll tell you a story. One day, my name was Chef Chelios, and that was the day I died. Let's go back to that first one again. Rewind the tape. Fuck it, rewind the tape, you cunt.
Are You Movie Mad is part of the Podnose Network, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network, produced and edited by Andrew Jones, executive producer George Grimwood. To find out more about Podnose's network, go to www.podnose.com.